Good day, learners, and welcome to another lesson in life and works of Rizal on board of steamer Salvadora in 1882 to 1885. After finishing of fourth-year medical courses in the University of Santo Tomas, Rizal decided to complete his study in Spain. At that time, the government of Spain was constitutional monarchy under the written constitution of which granted a human rights to the people, particularly freedom of speech, freedom of press, and freedom of assembly. So now, let me ask you first, do you think Rizal had another reason why he left the country? Yes. Aside from ostensible reason, he had another reason which was more important in mainly completing his study in Spanish. This was a secret mission. Ang nasabing misyon ay ang matagal nang napagkasunduan sa pagitan ng kanyang kapatid na si Pasiano. Nakasaad ang kanyang sekretong misyon mula sa liham na kanyang naipadala sa kanyang magulang matapos dumating ng Spanya. Rizal's secret mission: to observe keenly the life of and culture, language and customs, industry and commerce, government and laws of European nation. Nakapaloob din sa liham ang paghingi niya ng tawad sa pag-alis ng Pilipinas nang walang pahintulot ng kanyang magulang at paghingi ng basbas bagamat nakaalis na ito. Secret departure for Spain. Rizal's departure for Spain was kept secret to avoid detection by the Spanish authorities and the friars. The kind Jewish priest gave him letters of recommendation to the member of the society in Barcelona. On May 3, 1882, Rizal departed on board the Spanish steamer Salvadora bound for Singapore. Tanging piling kaibigan, kapatid at ilang guro sa Ateneo ang nakaalam ng pag-alis ni Rizal ng bansa. With tears in his eyes and gloom in his heart, he gazed the receding skyline in Manila. Singapore. During the voyage to Singapore, he carefully observed the people and things on board the steamer. There were 16 passengers on board including himself, 6 ladies, many children, and the rest are gentlemen. He was only Filipino and the rest were Spanish, British, Indian Negroes. He spent 2 days on sightseeing of the city, which was before the colony of England. On May 8, 1882, he saw a beautiful island where he remembered Salim Island. On the following day, May 9, 1882, Rizal landed and registered at Hotel de la Paz. From there, he saw a famous botanical garden, the beautiful Buddhist temple, and busy shopping Raffles, who was founder of Singapore. From Singapore to Colombo. In Singapore, Rizal transferred to another ship, Jimna, a French steamer which left Singapore for Europe on May 11. On May 17, 1882, the Jimna reached Point Gili, a sea-coast town in southern Ceylon. First trip to Suez Canal. For the first time, Rizal sighted the barren coast of Africa, which he called inhospitable land but famous. At the next stopover, Aden Rizal went to ashore the seaside. He found there the city hotter than Manila and amused to see camels for the first time. It took the Jimna 5 days to traverse the Suez Canal. From there, he was fascinated to have the multiracial and habitable-speaking Ababel of Tax, Arabic, French, and others. Naples and Marseilles. On June 11, Rizal reached Naples. This Italian city police came because fixed the business activity. On the site, June 12, the steamer docked at the French harbor of Marseilles. Barcelona. On June 15, Rizal left Marseilles by train for the lap of his trip to Spain. After the passport inspection at Port Boo, Rizal continued his trip by rail, finally reaching his destination on Barcelona on June 16, 1882. Rizal wrote a nationalistic essay entitled Amor Patrio. In English, Love of Country. That was his first article written in Spain's soil. He sent this article to his friend in Manila, Basilio Teodoro Moran, who was publisher of Diaryong Tagalog, the first Manila bilingualistic. Isinulat niya ito gamit ang kanyang alias na Laong Laan, na siyang inimprenta sa Diaryong Tagalog noong August 20, 1882, and it was published in 2 texts for the Spanish language and Tagalog language. Rizal moves to Madrid. Rizal received sad news about the cholera that was ravaging Manila and the provinces. Another sad news from the Philippines was the chatty letter of Chingoy, recounting the unhappiness of Leonor Rivera. Life in Madrid. On November 3, 1882, Rizal enrolled in the Universidad Central de Madrid, or Central University of Madrid, and 2 courses, which is medicine and philosophy. That's all, and thank you.